Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the channel. I want to take a minute to express my gratitude to each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for creating. Thank you for creating a community, because that's all you. You all do this, so thank you. If so inclined, please subscribe and like the video, and onward and upward we go. As you can tell, I am a little scattered. I did not get my cup of coffee. What is going on? I know. I'm surprised at myself. So anyway, this one might be a little short. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But the vibe and the energy. This is your Tuesday reading. Big Tuesday. So the Tuesday reading. Be patient. Just as hard as that is, be patient. If you don't know me, my name is Holly. I am an energy reader, psychic medium. I use cards, oracle, and tarot as a jumping off point. And I do, just because, and I've said before, I'm not traditionally trained with tarot, but that doesn't mean I don't read everything I can get my hands on. That means, that doesn't mean that I don't do my work. Where I focus and have worked for the bulk of my life is in the connection to spirit, and just perceiving and understanding and accepting the energy that I feel, and that comes through in many ways. So without getting into that too much, the Queen of the Sun Oracle is the deck that I'm holding in my hands, and I have been playing with it for a minute, and I opened it up to the middle as I was speaking just now, and the card Mental Health came up. So I do feel like, it is a good idea to be very mindful of your energy and the energy of others, but also how that's affecting you as a person, as a human being in this incarnation. It's okay to take a step back. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to isolate and cocoon. It is okay to do what you need to be healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally, in whatever way necessary. Yes, we all have things we can do that hopefully won't be too taxing, but ultimately, we're not good to anyone if we're falling apart. So you take time for yourself, all right? And today in this country, I'm in America, obviously. You can tell by the way I talk. But it's, I don't know, I could be living somewhere else and just have been born in America. Well, anyway, I'm overthinking. Big surprise. And this is a general reading, by the way. So please understand that. It cannot resonate for everyone. But yeah, so today we've got a big day. It is election day in this country, across the country, and my greatest wish is for a fair, balanced, thoughtful election process with a, when the time comes, with clear outcomes and peaceful transition of power. And no, I'm not one of those people that thinks that the last election was rigged or stolen. No, I'm just going to put that out there. And if you don't like that, then please, I'm not the reader for you, because I firmly believe everybody has a right to dignity, and everyone has a right to vote as they see fit, and in whatever way that is. Okay. So anyway, these are trying, difficult times. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at, and I just heard a few people go, get all mouthy, and so that's okay. That's fine. I'm a psychic on YouTube. you know. So, all right, Queen of the Sun Oracle. For the rest of you who are hanging out with me, all right, let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got for the collective. And I didn't put my glasses on, and I don't have them with me, so I may struggle a little bit to see what's going on here. All right. Yeah, it's just, we need to just get through this day. Get through this day in the most peaceful way possible, and in whatever way you need to preserve your mental health, because it's man, it's been a wild ride, you all. Okay. Okay, they don't want me to do it that way. They want me to just open it to the middle. Okay. So there was one card, card 14. I've got card 14 and card 8. So the cards that, one that opened up when I opened it to the middle, and the other one when I was shuffling, I heard stop, take the one on top. So that's what I did. And so, because when Spirit talks, I try to listen. That's when I've gotten into the most trouble, is when I don't listen to Spirit. Okay, so this is card 14, and it is the card called, or with the title of, Life. This is your life. You are responsible for the decisions you make, the way you treat people, and the boundaries you set up for how people will treat you. Okay, now the next card is Contentment, card 8. Oh, look at this. So there's an older woman, and she's got her faithful dog right there by her, and she is simply happy and basking in the light. I would say this is someone who embodies contentment, because she has a life well lived. And yeah, we all make mistakes. Of course we do. We're human. But in the end, and I do fully believe in that life review, I do think it is done in a loving, compassionate way, but when we die and we cross over, we do have to look at the way we treated people, and we do have to look at some of the things we've said and how it's made people feel or done. And, you know, it is so true. The all-knowing, the all that is, the creator of all things, God, whatever you want to say, sees it all. And our sacred selves see everything. It's not like we're going to be able to lie or hide when we cross. All right, so Spirit, is there anything we need to know about these two cards other than what I just said? Do everything you can to make not only your life, but in doing so, your part in the world, because there is a ripple effect for every single one of us. So anything we do creates a ripple by, I think I had a channel about this not too long ago, about thought. It's not just what we do, but our thoughts even, and the energy we put into the world. That creates a ripple effect, and that does impact the energy of our world. Not just our little corner of it, or our lives, or our little piece of whatever it is we connect to. It affects everyone. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, now, the Light Seers Tarot. So this one, even before I started reading today, really was jumping out toward me. Well, come on now. Let's get the book back in there. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on with this, but let's see what this, and also cards, decks, pendulums, whatever it is that you use, they are tools, you all. They do not possess any special hidden knowledge, or, they are tools. You are relying, this may be an unpopular opinion, but it's one that I stand firm and stand firmly by. They're great tools to help us focus, because I don't know about you all, but I can definitely have the busy brain. I can overthink. I can do all of those things. So, and have the monkey mind, busy brain, So cards are simply a tool to help focus, give direction, but they are to be used with the full knowledge they are a tool. This deck of cards, it's they don't hold any innate power. Okay, it's not like you're calling to the gods of the card. No, it's card stock. Somebody printed these out in mass, en masse through a printing system. Okay, so we can imbue them with loving energy and ask and pray over them that our words, thoughts, and actions be guided to know how to interpret the images or the card or any of those sorts of things. So in that way, we give them energy, but they don't innately have the ability to change our lives. So always be aware of that, okay? I don't do personal readings now, but when I did, I never used cards. And not to say that's bad. I think it's a great vehicle and it's a great tool to use. I love these. I think they're wonderful. But I would read the person's energy imprint. I would ask for input from their guides and guardians. Now, everybody does things a little differently. But again, I'm going to say this again. These are tools. When you develop a meditative practice, when you sit in your own spirituality, when you figure out what that is and who your higher source is and tap into your sacred self, that is when the information will flow. I don't know why I'm going off on a rant on that. Well, anyway. All right, so Mother, Father, God, all that is right and holy, please come into this space. Spirit guides and guardians, ascended masters, archangels, sacred self, come into this space. What is the message for the collective today? I almost feel like this is a tough love reading. What is the message for the collective today? What is the message for the collective today? What is the message, okay, that you want me to communicate to the collective? Wow. What's the message you want me to communicate to the collective today? Okay, that was just messy. All right, and I've already gone through them once, so we're going to leave it there. All right, now, this is the order they came out in. We've got 4. Okay. Okay. Let me show you what these are first. Okay, so we've got the Page of Wands. That's such a happy Page of Wands card. All right, and then we have the Hermit. And then the Two of Cups. And the Ten of Wands. All right, so Spirit, I feel like there is a message that you want to communicate. So help me to understand what to say. Help me to understand what the message is. This is a direct channel coming through. Hold on. We have given you the tools you need to discern what it is that is best for you. You may fervently want something, but it may not be in your best interest. You may see the need for change, but be fearful of it. When your burden becomes too much and too heavy to bear, remember that we are always with you. We guide you and we direct you. Find your passion. Find your joy. When you do, that is your truest soul connection. That is your truest connection to the all that is, and the reason you came into this incarnation. Do not be afraid of what you may lose, think of what you may gain. When you connect to your calling of being happy. Okay, they want me to focus on that. Oh, and I'm losing it. What was the line? Focus on your purpose of being happy. I think that was it. God, that's how fast it just flies out of my head. Okay. The feeling that I'm left with is that everybody wants to know, what is my life purpose? What is it? What am I supposed to do as part of life purpose? The feeling I'm getting from that channel that I just had, and I'm hearing Azrael, which is in the archangel realm. So if you want to look that angel up, help yourselves. I'm going to do that in a minute. All right. So and Gabriel, or you could say Gabrielle, whichever version you like best. So those two. Your purpose is not going to be something necessarily that you do. It might, but it's also what brings you the greatest joy and is your greatest passion. So when you ask, what is my purpose? It is simply what brings you the greatest happiness and joy. Because, I get it. So when you are sitting in that space of happiness and joy, the thought forms that ripple out from that change the world around you. Sometimes I feel like, and this is what I'm hearing too. So it's not just me talking off the cuff. I mean, I'm being fed this information too. People feel like in these incarnations that we are in, people in the messages we've received, it's almost like we have to suffer. We have to give penance or do penance. We have to suffer for something to make it meaningful or acceptable or real, or And the reality is we don't. If we do, okay, maybe we personally needed that in order to appreciate, which then I really must have not wanted to appreciate a lot, because it's not been the easiest life, And that's why I fight, cling, and claw to try to secure my own space and happiness. And so, I mean, I understand that there is a great deal of fear of change, but yet change can be blissful, wonderful, and take us to all new places that are even better. So finding what makes us truly happy and being real with ourselves about what is it that will make me truly the happiest. And that might be a good journaling prompt, because is it something that you do, or are you looking for accolades and recognition? And why is that? Or is that a symptom and side effect that could happen when you do what you love? So it goes back to, what is the motivation? This is a conversation I just had not too long ago in a different form about something else. But, what are you looking for, and what will bring you happy? What is your driving force and motivation behind what you do? When you find that little bit of happiness, 2 of Cups, nothing else will matter. And you will then end up healing everything around you, simply because of the ripple effect of that energy. It's sort of like, have you ever known someone that you just felt like you made better decisions and you were a better person, and you just felt like all the pretense was stripped away and you just felt good being around someone simply because that person was so wonderful, their energy was so good to be in. It's kind of like that. That person didn't do or say anything to you that changed you. Just being who they are and in their authenticity and happiness, pure joy, made the people closest to them better people. Well, howdy. Okay, this has been a big one. Okay. This is going to be fairly short. So, but the Monday reading was really long and in two parts, in two videos. Sorry about that, guys, but is what it is. So, I am, yeah, I got to think about all this too. Okay. Well, I am sending so much gratitude and love to all of you. I am wishing you peace. I am wishing you happiness. I am wishing you joy. I am wishing you health and wellness and prosperity. More than anything, I am wishing all of you love and peace. Please be well. And we will talk soon. Bye.